I'm on mute. Trust me to do that. We'll start that again. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the Armory. Welcome to Full Time Sports Network. Welcome to X. Hope everyone's doing well. We'll just ignore the first 20 seconds. It's fine. Nothing happened. Welcome to the first match preview of the new season. We are here to do Arsenal versus Wolves match preview. It's just me tonight. My pod brother, unfortunately, is out shopping, so he is unable to join me. So, Mr. Harsh with the scores tonight. It's me. But look, thank you for everyone that's given me their lineups. We've got 11 of them, which just tells me everything about the squad so far. I know it's not much of an addition, but you'll see over the next 2 weeks there'll be more. So that's the most important thing. So it's going to be great fun to do. I've been missing to do the big up to Ed saying, "Come on, you Gunners." Evening to Temi. Did you miss it? Yeah, I've already done the intro, mate. I have no issues if you want to rewind it and listen to the intro because I know how much you like the intro, but I've done it. I'm pretty sure I have. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, from Chris. Hope you're doing well, Chris. Right, let's get on with it because if it's just me, it means I can get it done quick. So obviously we're playing Wolves tomorrow at 3 o'clock. It is going to be slightly different as well because normally, obviously, with 3 o'clocks, I have nothing to do with them, but I've set up a chatter along, so I'm going to do a chatter along. So I can't watch it, but I can listen to it, and I can also get the updates through the other things that we'll watch anyway in the UK. So I'm going to do a chatter along because I can have the live scoreboard, I can have that, and I will have it like I normally do, like I do with all the watch alongs. So I'm going to have that set up, and I'm just going to listen to it and. Whatever else happens within the football world that day, we'll talk about it. So it's going to be quite fun. Well, I hope it is anyway. Just something different. Why should we have to miss out the 3 o'clocks? No Tottenham fans on live stream this season, Bobby. We have trophies to win. There will be. I can't. I have. I work with Dermo, so yeah, there will definitely be. Dermot will be joining us at some point. Philip as well. Tequila, Cole, Boris. I guarantee they'll join us at some point. But, Dermot seems to be a lucky charm for us, so I have no issues with it. I'm stupendous. Oh, lovely. I rattle people's cases at the moment, and now they're trying to troll me off. I've got no caller ID, all because I said he's clueless on his boxing knowledge. So, yeah, being brutal on him and his mates saying who... Chris... Don't change, mate, honestly. Anyway, let's talk about Arsenal Wolves. Big up to the 100 people currently watching. Thank you very much. Right, so we have played them 20 times since the Premier League started. 3 draws, 14 Arsenal wins, 6 at home, 8 away, 3 Wolves wins, 2 at home, 1 away. Previous fixtures, look away, Wolves fans, because you haven't beat us in the last 5. Obviously, beaten 2-0 at Molineux. Beaten 2-1 at the Emirates last time, beaten 5-0 before that. So, yeah, it's not looking great for Wolves if you go for recent meetings. Normally, I do previous fixtures, but obviously, currently, no one's played, so it's pointless me doing that slide. Injury lists, they're not looking great, to be fair. I was expecting a little bit better. Obviously, it is literally the first game of the season. You kind of expect most people to be back fully fit, but no. Tomiyasu is out. Fabio Vieira is a doubt. Timber's a doubt. Tierney is a doubt. For Wolves, you've got Gonzalez, Chiromi. Kuna is a doubt, but supposedly he's meant to be playing. Kalajic, I don't know how you say his name, is a doubt. Podence is a doubt. To be honest, I've heard he's meant to be leaving. And Larson is a doubt, who is one of their new signings. So, yeah, that is the injury list. Let's just see. Don't bother with intro nonsense. I'll just go straight into finish the video. Dermot predict us to win the league. Only thing I hope he's right on. Okay. Well, he's obviously not going to predict us, is he? Let's be honest. Dermot is never going to say that about us. So, never going to happen. Right. I can't remember what the next slide is. So, I'm going to guess it possibly could be. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's my 5 to watch. So, I'm going to have to do the intro. So, obviously, I talk about the Wolves, and I do respect the opposition on every preview that I do. So, these are my 5 to watch for tomorrow's game. Obviously, I haven't done this for a while, so I'm out of sync of what I do next. So, here we go. Okay, so we've got Hee-Chan Huang. Just honestly, he's a nightmare, isn't he? You can see why Marseille wanted him. I think he's a very good player indeed. The amount of fans he has that come here as well to watch him is incredible. But yeah, he's a very hard-working, annoying forward. Like, he'll get into those pockets that you open up, and he's a very good player. Nori, I don't think he'll be at Wolves by the end of the season, the window. If I'm honest, he actually could be heading to Liverpool or possibly Man United. But Nori is one to watch for the transfer window, but he's one to watch tomorrow for me because he's a very talented left back type player. Lamina, hard-working midfielder, rating very highly. Sarabia, again, hard-working midfielder. And the final one is João Gomez. We do the battles still. So these are the battles that we should be concerned about in tomorrow's game. The bouncers, Thomas Partey versus João Gomez. Now, obviously, Thomas Partey didn't play very much last season, as we all know. He will be here. Well, at the moment, he's definitely going to be here for this season. But things can happen. If a big offer comes in, then he's off. But from what I've heard, there's no big offers coming in at the moment. So he will be here for this season, and that will be that. So he only played 14 times last season. Obviously, we've had to use stats from last season because obviously we've not played yet, so it's impossible to use stats from this season. But his stats are still pretty good, to be fair. Passing accuracy is 90%, which is brilliant for the way that we play. Jaws 1 is 2.1. Obviously, he didn't play much, so obviously that figure is a lot lower than it would be if he had played way more. João Gomez, you can see why he was linked with big moves. It still could happen. I can't rule it out at the moment, if I'm honest, with João Gomez. But it's looking more and more unlikely as we go in the window. Last line of defence, goalkeepers. Jose Sarr might not still be here at the end of the window as well. Obviously, it's a bit weird when there's 2 weeks, and these 2 weeks, I promise you guys, are going to be mental when it comes to transfers. Because the big boys haven't entered yet. The ones with the loads of money, wait for them to come in because that's when it all kickstarts. But David Raya, obviously in our goal, and Jose Sarr for them. Obviously, the 71% is the passing accuracy. Obviously, ours is important for us because that's how we play. With Wolves, not so important, but it's 59%, which is not great, especially for our style of football. Right, so goal conversions and assists. So obviously last season, Matheus Cunha also joined with, I believe, Huang, but I had to choose one player. I can't put both of them in there. So he was a top goal scorer for Wolves. Last season, Saka was ours. Assist in the end was Martin Odegaard. He managed to pip Saka at the end. So 10 assists for Odegaard. And Matheus Cunha, again, wasn't the top, but Pedro Neto left. So obviously Pedro Neto has gone. So I'm not going to talk about someone that plays for Chelsea now. So he was the assist maker. So yeah, let's see what we've got here before we carry on. We have Cumbria Derby tomorrow at 12:30. So I'm missing Liverpool game. I'm going to miss a bloody win. I don't know what to expect from Ipswich yet. I'll be honest. I'm looking forward to watching them. I don't particularly like them. Obviously, being Colchester, obviously Ipswich Town is a club I've been brought up to dislike. But I'm semi looking forward to how they're going to perform. I think they could cause a shock or two, but we'll have a look. Edu got a bit greedy. Oh, sorry. We'll get the first one. I'm not confident Simpson's job is untenable if that happens. I think you have to make the decision pretty quick if you're going to sack him this season. I think Edu got a bit too greedy now. No one will buy Sanogo. More and more clubs are coming in for him now, Temi. So we've got Nottingham Forest, Crystal Palace, Brentford. You've still got a couple of clubs in Europe still looking at Eddie Nketiah. So I'm hopeful something will materialise this week for him. JJ so delusional, saying 5-0 to Carlisle. White will score 5 seconds. Big up to Brenny. He's out shopping at the moment, so I hope you're having fun shopping. Right, I can't remember what's next, so I do apologise. It's lineups. So I'm going to come off that. and we'll bring up the lineups. So see you in a moment. Okay, so these are lineups. Big up to, I can't remember how many people have done this, over 60 people. Right, so big up to everyone that gets involved doing this. Right, so we're going to start with the first team, and I get to rate them. So tough. I don't have a co-host, so I'm rating them. We're going to start with Lee, John, Sean, Claire, Nicholas, Andrew and Brenny K have gone with this lineup. Raya White, Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori, Partey, Rice, Odegaard, Saka, Trossard, and Jesus. Maximum I can give us at the moment is a 9, due to the fact we still haven't got the striker. My rules are rules. Last season it was an 8 because I didn't feel confident we didn't have a left back. We've got one now that I'm comfortable with, Calafiori and Timber. So I'm going up to a 9 maximum now. So that is the maximum score anyone's going to get until we get the forward in. Right. So I'm going to give that, to be fair, I can only give that a 9. There's nothing wrong with it. Let's move on to the next one. Miguel R, Ao, Laura, Steve B, Richard G, and Everton have gone with Raya White, Saliba, Gabriel, Timber, Jorginho, Rice, Odegaard, Nwaneri, Martinelli, and Havertz. I kind of get that because obviously Saka came back late. Same to Rice did, to be fair. But I think Rice has got more protection. Saka doesn't have so much protection. So I do kind of get it. But no, it's not being knocking Nwaneri because I'm not. I think he's more than capable. I just think first game of the season, they're going to be up for it. But I do think, obviously, we're not going to score predictions yet, but I do think Wolves will be up for it. But I just don't think they've got enough. This is tough. This one, I don't want to mark you down because of Nwaneri, but I kind of feel I have to. I think Saka should start. I'm going to go with an 8 just because I think Saka should start, not Nwaneri. Now, this one, however, chosen by Tom, Simon, Ricky, Boo, Elliot, Carlos, and Saf, is slightly different because Jesus is on the right. Now, again, I'm not knocking Nwaneri because I think he's more than capable. But you've got more experience, which I think we need for the first game of the season. They've gone with Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori, Jorginho, Rice, Odegaard, Jesus, Martinelli, and Havertz. I prefer that one. I feel more comfortable with that one. Doesn't fear me. Try to find that one on there. 9. Brilliant stuff. Excellent. Okay, next one chosen by Sergu, Mohammed, Mark, Pedro, Stephen D, Terry, and Richard R. I've gone with Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Timber, Jorginho, Rice, Odegaard, Jesus, Trossard, and Havertz. Again, can't go any wrong with that. So that's a 9. Got to find you on here. Rene, Ken, Sam W, Canners, the silver one, Grumza, and DWTT have gone with Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel. Oh, that's an 8. Partey, Rice, Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli, and Havertz. As soon as you take out the comfortable left back, you're going to get marked down. It's as simple as that. I'm sorry, people, but there we go. So that's an 8. We'll move on to TJ, Tristan, Shelley, Jonathan, Tim, Liam, and John. They have gone with Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori, Partey, Rice, Odegaard, Jesus, Trossard, and Havertz. No issues with that. That's a 9 easily. There we go. Wonderful. Let's move on to the next one. Sam H, Tom A, Ben, Holly, Takahiro, Miguel M, and Tom GB have gone with Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Timber, Partey, Rice, Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli, and Havertz. No issues with that. That is easily a 9. Next one, Stepney, Jack, Max, Kelly, Dominic, Emmanuel, and Brezzi have gone with Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori, Partey, Rice, Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli, and Jesus up front. I've got no issues with Jesus up front, to be fair. 9. I feel from what we've seen in pre-season, I feel Jesus. Not that I don't think we need a new forward, because that's not the case. But I think Jesus looks up for it. He looks sharper. It looks just more ready for it. So I have no issues with Jesus as the number 9. So that's that one. Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Zinchenko, Jorginho, Rice, Odegaard, Saka, Marseille, Havertz. Chosen by Stephen C, Safia, Matt, Rose, Mehmet, Albert, and Jimmy. That's going to have to be an 8. I'm sorry, anyone that puts Zinni in has to be marked down. You can have Zinni in midfield. No issues. Left back, big issues. Raya, Gabriel, Zinchenko. I'll just put an 8 there now. Jorginho, Rice, Odegaard, Saka, Trossard, and Jesus. Chosen by Anthony, Romain, Stephen L, Michael, Vic, James H, and Barry. And the final one, chosen by Jason, Florence, Anthony, Dionisio, Will, Vinay, and Daniel. Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Timber, Party, Rice, Odegaard, Saka, Trossard, and Jesus. Again, 9. Got no issues with that. No issues whatsoever. So I'm going to cover the big screen because I can't see comments whilst you do that. My team, Raya, White, Gleba. Sorry, mate, you've got to get marked 8. I just have a big issue. If you're going to put Cini in there, put him as the left centre midfielder. Put Calafiori, Timber there. Even Kivior, I've got no issues with. Just someone else. From Adidas Team GP, football jersey, bright red, got it 3 days ago. Oh, brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff. Big up to you, Luke. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope Northampton give you a better result this weekend. I predicted 2-1 Barrow despite we are at home, and JJ said, you must be joking. I replied, they got back-to-back wins so far and will finish above us if we still have this rotten cheese in charge. It's fair enough. There's nothing wrong with saying that, though, is there? Let's be honest. Right. The new challenge. Be prepared. Be prepared, people. Okay, so these are the new challenge rules, people. The challenge has been changed. Still have to choose 6 from the Arsenal, 5 from the opposition. Nothing has changed there. No unavailable players. Now I am allowing doubt players now. Anyone's that's out, not playing. Doubts, got no issues with. I'll skip number 3. I'll go to number 4. Once you select a player, you cannot swap him. Number 5, formation of the home team is always selected. No former players present, squad only. And I will explain number 3. So when you are choosing the opposition, you have to have 1 defender, 1 midfielder, and 1 forward at least in the team. So you've got to split it across now. So you've got to have at least 1 defender, 1 midfielder, and 1 forward. Because I was noticing last season that a lot of people were starting to put groups of them in midfield or defence or front 3 sometimes. I'm not allowing that. I want them spread across the team. That's how I'm doing it. Because that's what I can do. Dear no. I felt it needed a bit of a revamp. The reason is Arteta will get slow integrate Cal, Maldini, and Timber. I do agree. Let's see if Moss can complete it. I'm sure he could. Where's Gumbers in his routine auto fouls? I need to do an auto foul video still. I haven't done it this season yet. I'm still slightly behind on some of the videos, but I'm getting there. Chris loves it. I do. Well, I won't be playing it because that is the new thing. If no one else is on this, I will not be playing it. So it will be up against the 2 people that have already competed. 1 from the Arsenal, 1 from Wolves. So I will be marking it and I will be doing it from these 2. So we'll start with Jeff first, who represents Wolves. So he's gone with Ramsdale in goal, White, Aït-Nouri, Saliba, Gabriel, João Gomez, Lemina, Odegaard, Sarabia, Hwang, and Jesus. I have to be honest, that is a very good team. I have no issues with that at all. I like it because he's managed to get everybody in there. I quite like it. I'll have to be honest. It's a 9. It's not a 10 because obviously we're not dealing with 2 top levels of players here. So a 9, I think, is a fair enough squad. Now Vinay has gone slightly odd, if I'm honest. Sarr, White, ignore. I think the pressure of having to put one defender, one midfielder, and one forward has got to him a bit because, yeah, I think he's just lost the plot a bit. His goal was because he's literally put. I don't know if he's meant to do the goalkeeper. Like I said, it's literally one defender. One defender. Goalkeepers is up to you. You choose whoever you want in goal. But you have to get at least one defender in, one midfielder in, and one forward. I think Vinay has lost the plot a little bit here. He's gone with Sarr in goal, White, Aït-Nouri, Dawson, who, as far as I'm not, is not even close to the first team in Wolves at the moment. I think it's Totti and the young South American guy, Mosquera, what the name is. Gabriel, Partey, Lamina, Odegaard, Saka, Hwang on the left, Havertz up front. I do like it. It's not that I don't. But I have to give it to Jeff because I think Jeff has just done it way better. I think Vinay just lost the plot. But anyway, it's what it is. But that Chris has entered it. Chris has entered. Let's have a look. Well, you've achieved it because you can have doubt players, so I like it. Let's just see how many you've got. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hang on. Have you gone off? You've only got 4 Wolves players, Chris. So you need to swap one of them. If you can swap one, I will then score you. People that are listening in, we've got 260 people currently watching, which is fantastic numbers for a preview. Normally we're not that high. Please get your predictions in. I want to know what you are predicting for tomorrow. Arsenal versus Wolves. As I did say, I have set up a stream that's going to be called a chatter along. So I can't watch the game, but I can listen to it and I can watch Sky Sports or whatever it is, the video printer thingy. And I will have the live scoreboard going. So that will be a live scoreboard. It won't be anything that I change. Literally, it'll be live seconds. So yeah. Brenny's going for a 3-0 home win. Excellent stuff. I've just seen Chris's. Okay. You were doing so well. No, look, I like Dawson. I've always liked him. To be fair, yes, please do like, share, and subscribe, as Brenny says there. But Dawson in for Saliba. So we've got Raya, White, Dawson, Gabriel, Aït-Nouri, Rice, Gomez, Lamina, Saka, Cunha, and Trossard. I'll go in with a 9, mate. Still better than Vinay. I swear Vinay just lost the plot. I'll be honest. But yeah, shock 5-0 defeat. I see what you're doing, Tammy. I'm seeing what you're doing. We've started early this season. I see it. I do need to do these on Twitter, to be fair. I do need to do these challenges because I will upset people. I guarantee it. But it's a challenge. It's just to make you think a little bit more about the opposition. It's not me saying, "Oh, 5 Wolves players are better than ours." They're not. They're just trying to form a team. Just have a bit of respect. Sat in Sports Direct while she takes 43 minutes to decide what trainers she wants. Do you know how long I take to decide on trainers, mate? About 10 minutes, if that. Yeah, I'm just a bit picky about like colour schemes and stuff. That's all I'm picky about. Dawson is a solid defender, to be honest. I love Trossard. Look, I think for this weekend, I honestly couldn't tell you who's going to start on the left. And me and Brenny have always agreed on this. That's what excites me. I like the fact that I don't know who he's going to pick between Trossard and Martinelli, and I've got no issues with either. Really don't care because I know that both could do a job. Exactly, I know what I want. Right, thank you ever so much, guys. It's been a nice quick stream. Hopefully, Brenny can join me next week for, I think it's Aston Villa. It's either Aston Villa or Brighton. I can't remember which way it is around. But that's what we got in August anyway. Arsenal 3, Wolves 1 is Chris Welch's predictions. Thank you very much. If you are watching us on playback, please do get your predictions in. I do always try and read the comments and reply when I can. But yes, as I said, I will be back. Is it Villa next? Cool. Oh, great. Waiting for that one. Our team is so good these days, it's hard creating an alternative team. Our squad is getting better, and that's what we've wanted for so many years, our squads to get better. And we're getting that now. I will be back 3 o'clock tomorrow for the chatter along. Please do tune in if you can. It's going to be something different. I'll try and make it as entertaining. It's just going to be just us chatting whilst we, update on the score and as best we can. I've got tickets for slot first game versus Brentford next Sunday. I'm buzzing to get my seat slot. Very good. But no, mate, seriously, enjoy. I'm looking forward to watching Liverpool play as well. I think tomorrow's 12:30 kickoff is a brilliant game. I'm going to try and watch United versus Fulham tonight as well. I think that's going to be a good game tonight. I think we've got 2 crackers that are starting the kicking off the season, if I'm honest. I think Fulham, Man U, Ipswich, Liverpool, 2 cracking games. Well, hopefully they don't make me fall asleep because I'm already ready. But guys, appreciate it. I'll speak to you all very, very soon. There will be a match reaction at some point this weekend. I can't tell you when because I haven't got a clue. But I will definitely speak to you later. And I'm going to miss it tomorrow for bloody car. Sorry, mate. It should be a cracking game. I really think it should be. But guys, enjoy the rest of your day, evening, wherever you are in the world. Speak to you later. Bye-bye.